Welcome back to the Hockey Show, and today we're talking about game number 4 between the Dallas Stars and the Edmonton Oilers, where the team in the blue and orange, that team right there, wins game number 4 and ties up the series 2 apiece with a 5-2 victory. So, this was easily 100% the best game for the Oilers so far. They were dominant from start to finish. And by start, obviously, if you watch the game, you would know. So, the Stars started off great. And here's the thing. This game started out in the way where it's like, the reason why the Oilers win this game is because they played such a dominant game after they let in 2 bad goals. And I know you can defend them like, oh, the one goal just like bounced off Nurse, went perfectly, like it was a bad bounce, like completely random, and sure. But here's the thing. Goals like that happen because it is bad luck, but you have to get luck to be good, right? And those are the type of ones where it's like you just keep throwing the puck on the net, you play better, because the Stars at the very beginning were definitely the better team. They were pushing the pace, they were doing a little bit more physical, a little bit more pressing, and it's one of those goals where it's like be good and good things will come to you, right? And play hard and good things will come to you. Just keep grinding it out, and it's sometimes it's just things luckily bounce your way. And you got to think about it. If the Stars were not in the offensive zone, if he doesn't make that shot, it doesn't go in, right? You have to do good things for lucky things, and it pays off. So you can defend that like, sure, it's a ridiculous goal, but at the same time, you need to have those lucky flips of the coin to win, right? Every team needs that. And the Stars, they started out strong with that, right? Johnston's goal too, it's kind of the same thing. Like, they started out and it really made me go, like, yep, Skinner's not it. And I've been saying this all along. So before I start, like, just sucking off the Edmonton Oilers, I gotta say, Stuart Skinner is done for. I don't care how the rest of this game went. I don't care how good they were. I don't care what Brian Boucher or Eddie Olczyk or anyone on the panel or whatever the hell people were talking about it. Stuart Skinner is bad. I don't care. He has shown that against the Vancouver Canucks. He's shown it against the Dallas Stars. He's shown it against the LA Kings. He's shown it the last 3 years. Stuart Skinner is not the goalie. He just is not. And anyone who would say otherwise is ridiculous. He is just, he's not horrible. He is not the worst goalie in the world. But those goals that he's let in, the last game and this game, are horrible. And the reason the Oilers are able to keep the Stars at 2-5 is because they shut the Stars down. The Edmonton Oilers defense and offense were slaughtering the Dallas Stars. And the Stars had nothing. They had no fight back. They were losing every puck battle. They just couldn't rush to the puck. There were so many times the puck would just like squirt out, just kind of be out in the open. And the Oilers are the one to get there and press it. Or if the Stars get there first, they like slow down and we're like, okay, I'm going to get over here. Okay, I got the puck. Oh, God. And then they lose the puck and it stays in the Oilers zone, right? Or the offensive zone. And it was just that over and over and over again this game. And the Stars had no fight back to it. And the Oilers they just kept hounding them, McDavid and them. And I got to say, that one save at the beginning where McDavid had it and he was holding and finally shot it and Fox blocked it, that was such a weird play. Like, I don't know what the commentators were looking at, but if you look at the replay, the puck, like, he doesn't elevate it at all. He was trying to shoot, like, on the ice, which I get. Maybe he was just trying to cause damage because maybe he didn't think he could get the lift on it to score, but that was a weird play. I don't know what, something, even though this game was great, and McDavid had some good plays, but something felt off about McDavid tonight. And last game, he's getting kind of quiet. And, like, he still has, like, his speed and everything. So, like, he is noticeable because he is the best player in the world. But something feels off about him right now. I don't know what it is. But, anyways, the Oilers, they just gave nothing to Dallas. They gave them no inch. They gave them no, like, pressure. There was not, like, one cycle where the Stars were in the offensive zone. There was, like, one time, but it was just, like a couple of good passes, but led to nothing. And the one shot where, like, oh, my God. When Stuart Skinner made the one save where the puck kind of, like, bounced down and Dadonov shot it, like, right into his pad, the commentators were just like, oh, yeah, Skinner's back, baby. He's back. And it's like, no. Dadonov had a horrible shot. The puck like stalled just long enough before it went on the ice for Skinner to come back and just kind of block every part of the net. The only reason Skinner like made a couple of those saves were not to make excuses for the Stars, but they were just like shots where it was like, yeah, like Skinner didn't save that. They shot it like into his pad, or it was a bad shot, or Skinner was just in the right spot. Like these people like saying that he's back are acting like he's playing like Shesterkin or something, right? He had two, I don't want to say lucky saves, but just like standard saves, and they were like, yep, he's in this one. No. Stuart Skinner is not in it. And for the Oilers to win this series, they have to play this way. But that is why I fear for the Oilers. I fear for them. Because what is more likely? I'm going to skip ahead to the bottom of my board here. But what is more likely to happen? For Stuart Skinner to like actually lock up and play good, or the Oilers play such a good defense and domination game like today, where they just don't let the Stars play good, or do the Dallas Stars find a way like they have against the Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights to play hard, bounce back, start to dominate, get some pucks in the offensive zone, and play in the offensive zone, right? This is the playoffs, and even the worst teams are able to do that, right? And to me, it is more likely at this point that Dallas is going to find that edge to stay in the offensive zone and really punish Stuart Skinner. They did zero of that tonight, which great credit to the Oilers, because it was impressive, right? And I know I keep talking about this, but the commentators are driving me nuts. So when I don't remember what player it was, but there was one point where the Oilers it was Janmark, I think. He sprayed Ottinger, right? He stopped, all the snow went in Ottinger's face. And they're like, well, we got Boucher here. I mean, what's that like? And he's like, oh, it doesn't matter. It just feels nice. And it's just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, when on earth have anyone ever, is a snow shower been like a compliment or a good thing? Because, like, even when you, like, just go to free skate with your friends, you go to free skate, and you just do that to your buddies, right? Or your friends who, like, don't know how to skate, you go up, and you spray them. Like, it is meant to be, like, not, like, an insult. You know, it is. Regardless of, like, with your friends, obviously, it's a joke, but especially in the NHL, like, that is a big deal, right? There's compilations on YouTube of spraying the goalie, and then big fights happen. Since when is it, oh, yeah, it doesn't matter? Like, what are you talking? Like, everything was defending the Oilers tonight, and I just couldn't take it. And I like the Oilers. They're probably my favorite Canadian, not probably, they are my favorite Canadian team. Definitely in, like, my top 10 of most liked teams. But at some point, you want to talk about both teams. That's why I try to do here. I go back and forth between the two teams, and I give each team credit, and the commentators on Max and ESPN just want to talk about one team each game. But anyways, that's whatever. That's regardless of anything. The Stars, they had nothing. The Stars were brutally bad tonight. Johnston, Ben, Sagan was like invisible. Like, Heiskanen didn't do anything. Like, there was no umph in their step. And even Jake Ottinger fell off. And maybe because it was just like, every night he faces such a barrage of amazing offense that the Oilers throw at him. Like, maybe this was his game to kind of calm down. He just can't do it over and over and over again. But this was an off game for the Stars. They definitely had no fight, and good on the Oilers to take over, right? Because there's this state, like the Panthers, right? Even when, like, the Panthers are the better team, they give the Rangers some time to score, right? The Oilers did nothing. They gave them nothing. They did not give, like, that one lucky chance to the Stars, right? They were pounding the net. And they didn't just win by one goal like we see sometimes where it's like, oh, the Dallas Stars were so much better, but they won by one goal. No, the Oilers were like, we are the better team. We are going to get those cushion goals. And the McLeod goal, what a good way to bounce back after the bad goals. Bouchard getting his 6th of the series, tying it up, was a great goal. Janmark's shorthanded one was a tough one for the Stars. But then, like, Draisaitl, and then Ekholm, I gotta say, what, like, the big, how great are, like, players nowadays that they can literally just in the corners, like, whoop, I throw it up and it goes in the back of the net. Like, it's unreal, the Ekholm goal. But all of the goals for the Oilers, like, none of them I want to say were bad goals. Like, they were all, like, such, like, good, like, fight for goals. Like, Last game, the Cody Cece and Connor Brown one, like, that was a bad goal. Like, it wasn't amazing by the Oilers. The Stars just, like, gave up for 1 second and they score. This game, like, all the Oilers' goals are just good goal after good goal, fighting for it to go in the back of the net, in the offensive zone, pounding the Dallas Stars. And it was just over and over again. And it was just a great game for the Oilers. Just overall amazing game. And my big question, I guess, to take away is, can the Oilers stop can this be what they do going forward through all the playoffs? Because if they're going to win the Stanley Cup, they have to play like this at least 4 times or 2 more times this series and 4 times in the finals, right? Because they've got to be able to shut down the other team. They have to play the shutdown game, and Stuart Skinner needs to play like he did in games 1 and 2. Because the way he's playing right now is horrible, and he was bailed by his team tonight. And that has not been the case most of this series. Most of the series, Skinner has somehow been standing on his head when he had no defense in front of him. This game, he had so much defense in front of him, and it saved him. It saved him tonight. And to me, do you keep like Broberg in the game? I think so. Maybe he was the solution, maybe not, but I don't know. This was an amazing game by the Edmonton Oilers, and they need to keep this style of play up. They just have to. And the Stars, can they bounce back? Yes. Do I think they're going to? Yes. Do I still think this is Dallas' series? Yes. But that is for right now. If the Edmonton Oilers go into next game, and because they can't let this series go to 7. They can't. Peter DeBoer does not lose game 7s. Take that from a Sharks fan. He does not lose game 7s. I don't know why, but they just don't. And so they got to end this in 6 in my eyes. They cannot go to game 7. And if in game 5 they go back to Dallas and they play a game like this one and win it, they are winning the series. That is absolutely certain. And if it goes to 7, I still think it could go to the Oilers too. And that's one thing too. This is either team series. It's just I fear that it is more likely in my eyes for Skinner to have a horrible period or two and give up a couple of really bad goals that the Oilers can't bounce back from, and that can happen. That is way more likely than the Oilers playing such a good defensive game that the Stars have no fight back. And to me, the Stars are going to fight back. They've done it 2 series so far, especially against the Vegas Golden Knights, and take this one still. But I definitely see a route for either team winning it. But I guess that's all I got to say. So thank you for watching, and if you made it this far, please, I'm begging you, please subscribe, please. And until next time, too sweet, have an amazing day, and ta-ta for now.